Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Moa aka Swedish Whiskey Girl and we're on the 2nd of December. These are becoming quite a highlight for me. I'm on day 2, so maybe I won't say this in a few days. But it's fun. I like trying things blindly, and I also like that with the little community we have here on YouTube, I feel quite safe to try things blindly. I mean, I'm no expert in identifying whiskey blindly, but I feel that you guys are enjoying this, I hope, and that means I enjoy it too. So let's open day number 2, if I can find it in my calendar. This is the thing. There you are. And my struggle trying to get these doors open is just part of it, right? They are quite sharp, very sealed, so that no one can break into your calendar. Ow. You have to really fight for it every day. So let's see. There we go. We'll take out the little door, if I can get it. No, we won't look at it. There we go. And yeah, I was like, what am I doing now? Open it. Pour a little dram. And then we'll put the lid back on. And I will see there's the label, so we'll put it down like that and have a little nose. First thing that gets me is a bit of stone fruit. Stone fruit, a little bit of chocolates and grass. This to me smells a bit like when there's been frost and the frost just warming up, and you can kind of smell the earth, but it's more earth mixing in with chocolate and stone fruits. Yeah, so a little bit almost peachy peary, but also not a clean fruit note because it's mixing in with the other things. There's some sort of spice in there as well. But it's like a murky spice, which is why I think it kind of mixes in with being a little bit earthy. Makes me think a little bit of clementines as well, so maybe a hint of citrus, like sweet citrus. Well, let's have a little taste. Sláinte Skål. A little bit murky on the palate as well, quite grassy, but like autumn grassy because it's quite what's it called, like toned down grassiness. Then it has still a little bit of that chocolate note. Very familiar, but I don't know. This has a note that I can't really identify if it's from a cask, or if it's from a type of spirit, or is it from... It's so difficult when you try things blindly because I don't know what I'm searching for. It's always easier when you know you have a brand, you know what that brand usually is, and you can look for that and you can tick it off, because I've spoke about this before. This is how I do it. So I have a list of things. So if it's a distillery, I'm like, oh, this distillery is usually this, 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 and this. And then I can look at everything and go, is it this? Yes, no. Is it this? Yes, no. And then you can see if it's a typical one from that distillery or if it's not, and if it's the cask and the age, and you can kind of tick things out. But now I just don't have anything. I don't know what to look for. So my brain is like, trying to figure out what to search for. Unpeated, I would guess, or very, very little peated malt. And this is when I say things like that, then it's like, it's gonna be like Ella Freud. But yeah, quite chocolatey, this one. But still quite light and easygoing. So let's find out what it is. It's the Woodsman. This is so much fun. This is a blended Scotch whisky from White & Mackay. Yeah, White & Mackay. This is a 40% ABV. And it's made to, I believe it's made to appeal to an American market, or to bourbon drinkers primarily, because it has a lot of influence of American oak, which I can totally see. The fun thing is, when I tried this when it came out, I wasn't a big fan of it because it was a little bit too like spirity for me. But now, don't mind it at all. It's definitely has some tones that is interesting, and I think the palate's actually quite nice. A little bit nicer than the nose. Ooh. Now, when I know what it is, I'm actually looking for that spirity note, because that's what I remember from last time. I mean, it's not heavy at all, and I think sweetness coming through. It does have a bit of a grainy note, so a little bit of that vanilla ice cream. So yeah, I mean, if you want a light whiskey that has that kind of American oak influence, that is a little bit towards bourbon, but I would say it's very light and quite vanilla, quite like typical American oak, but a little bit spirity. Has like a youthfulness that makes it quite alive. Then I don't think you would mind this. And I'm quite happy to discover this again, because when you have someone that you were like not so keen on that and you remember it for that reason, because sometimes you try something and you're not too keen on it but you kind of forget about it. At least I remember this one, and I remember what I had in mind for it, and now when I try it again, I like it better than I did last time. So fun. I'd love to hear what you think if you have tried the Woodsman. Let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you tomorrow for day 3. Sláinte Skål!